Bharatanatyam was first last time.
It's so hard to keep track, honestly.
I think ballet's first this week. I think
that's what it was too, because I remember last week I was like, oh good, ballet second.
I think Bharatanatyam went first last week because I remembered like doing the introduction and then getting up to dance like same time.
It. It's so hard to remember for me. I mean, I should go and check the previous time, but
we're live on YouTube. Nice.
All right, shall we get started then? Okay, well, welcome to Bharatanatyam and Ballet. I think this is class 23. Just checking. Class 23, right? 22, okay.
I was like, maybe it's yeah.
It's class 22. So this is a technique class. So we do half an hour of Bharatanatyam and half an hour of ballet. And then some weeks we've also tried doing a full hour of Bharatanatyam or ballet, so more to come on that. If this is your first time joining, welcome. We do have previous classes for you to go to where we break down steps more in depth, but this is a drop-in class as well, and so we will tailor it to your needs. If you have any comments on YouTube, feel free to leave them, questions, and also join the Zoom link too if you want some interactive feedback. I think that's about it. So we can start with introductions. So I'm Anita. I'm one of the Bharatanatyam instructors, and I go by the pronoun she, hers.
My name is Anjali. I'm also one of the Bharatanatyam instructors, and I use the pronoun she, her.
I'm Kristen. I'm one of the ballet instructors, and I use the pronoun she, her.
And I'm Jackie. I'm the other ballet instructor, and I use the pronoun she, her.
Great. So we will get started with ballet today. So
yeah. Jackie is in all red.
Very festive today.
Very festive. Nice. Well, shall we start with some plies and releves maybe this week, Jackie?
Okay. Yeah, I like skimmed through last week, so I saw you did plie releves, and I liked that.
When we did them, I don't even quite remember. I remember Anjali
did, like doing something like this, and I liked that.
Oh yeah, where we held the bar, yeah. Just to kind of do something a little different. Yeah.
Well, we could do sort of I'm in a little different space today, so I apologize. We could just do our regular demi-grand, and then at the end we can come back to first, and we can do plie 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, releve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll do that in fourth and fifth as well. So again, the plie combination though, if you need a quick refresher, it's demi-plie, grand plie, and then we go to second, fourth, fifth. If fourth, fifth are too difficult, feel free to just do first and second again. I know some days my hips are feeling more flexible than others, so that's always an option. It's also always an option to put your hand on your hip or on your shoulder if adding your arms in is just not for you today.
Something I talked about last week was, I don't know if it's like going back and forth between the styles or if I'm just not quite as like strong, as flexible as I once was, but I'm finding that I cannot go fully down in my fourth and fifth position with a grand plie. If I try to go fully down, I end up sitting. So I gave the reminder that it is always okay to not go down as far. You should only go down as far as you can and hold your core together and not end up sitting in the grand plie. So that's something that I'm working on personally.
Yeah, so just to kind of demonstrate what Kristen's talking about too, I'll do it in first just so everyone can see clearly. So when you go all the way down, right, your heels only go up as much as they need to. You're not forcing them up. And then what she was talking about sitting is like if you're kind of here, which is sort of what you do in Bharatanatyam, but that's not what we do in ballet. And so it's really making sure that like your glutes are still engaged and your core is still really engaged. So making sure as you get to that bottom that you're not relaxing, you stay here and you just brush past that position. You're not hanging out there. So it's the same exact thing in like a fourth position or a fifth position. So that's just what Kristen was talking about. So only go as far as you can, and making sure too that as you're going in fourth position and fifth position, along with not sitting down, staying lifted, but also making sure you're not leaning, that you're staying right above your hip. Okay, let's do some plies. 1, 2, 3, 4, allongé, 5, 6, 7, 8, demi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, second position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fourth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, first position, elevate 1, demi 1, 2, elevate 3, 4, demi 5, 6, elevate 7, 8, elevate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, time to second, demi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fourth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu, first allongé, and breathe. We will do the other side. Are there any questions, Kristen? Anything you want to comment on? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, allongé, 5, 6, 7, 8, demi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fourth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, first position, demi 2, releve, demi 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tendu second demi. 2. Releve. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tendu 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tendu 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tendu first allongé and breathe.
Woo. I love the way plies warm me up. Like, I love the way my body feels warming up with plies. I've been watching that show on, I don't remember what it's called, but it's about like the training process at the American Ballet Theater in New York. It's super inspiring. And one of the dancers goes, you have to be warmed up for plies. By the time you're doing plies in class, you're already performing. Like, wow, that's intense. But I think most people view plies as a warm-up. Would you agree, Jackie?
I think bar in general is supposed to be a warm-up, right?
Yeah. Maybe for the
like you do stretches at that. What?
Well, these people are like trying to be professional ballet dancers and
yeah.
Well, shall we do Battement tendu, san, jeté, and pique? Combine those together?
Sure. I'm trying to think of what we've done, kind of a combo before. I'm just trying to think what it was.
Yeah.
I think it was
last week we really slowed down the tendu so we could really work through the foot. I don't know. That's helpful for me, I know.
I'm thinking maybe what if we do, I also love doing slow tendus because we really get to like slowly roll it. So what if we did out 1, 2, 3, 4, in 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu 1, 2, 3, 4. Dégagé 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And do you want to add PKs in there or no?
Either way, we don't have to. We certainly don't have to.
Okay, I think we'll just keep it that for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu 1, 2, 3, 4. Battement tendu jeté 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sounds good.
We'll do the side 1, 2, 3, 4. In 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I did that wrong. 7, 8. So because it's an odd number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So because it's an odd number, you change that first one. If you're doing it in fifth, you can also do this in first position. You don't have to worry about that. So the first one, you start from the front, you close in the back. And then you change every time. Then we'll do to the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close front, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really in that slow one, thinking about articulating the foot, showing off that gem, things we've been telling you week after week, continuing to think about that. One thing I always struggle with, and I've noticed myself struggling with it more, is kind of keeping my hips, especially as we're doing this from fifth, if you're choosing to do that this week. My hips can kind of get a little wiggly when I'm doing it to the side, and you want to try to keep it pretty straight, and you don't want them like doing this. So something to think about, that's something I'll think about. And so you could even put your hands on your hips if that helps you remember it. Or you can always put your arms here if keeping them out to the side is just too difficult today, or not the option you want today. Okay, let's start.
I'm not able to see your feet. I don't know if it's just me, but.
Yeah, I can't really scoot back anymore.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I think it's a bit better, but I don't know if you'll run into the thing.
Yeah, I might run into my car. I'm sorry, I
No, it's okay.
got snowed in today, so I couldn't go to my normal space. Let me.
You're all
Okay.
good.
Maybe I can shift my camera back because it doesn't do you any good if you can't see my feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allongé and close. Okay, let's do the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, allongé, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allongé and close.
We still have 10 more minutes. I wonder, should we do Ronda Johns on the floor and in the air with the version where we just like lift the leg up and take it all the way around? And then we would often combine the Ronda Johns and l'air where we just move the bottom of the leg. We would combine those with fondue oftentimes. So we might have time to do a set of Ronda Johns the one way and then do fondue with Ronda Johns and l'air the second way.
This way? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll do it on l'air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll do it on des dans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on l'air on des dans. Thinking about always kind of pushing those hips forward, which helps with that awkward transition from back to side and side to back.
Get your feeling, Anjali.
And then also as you're doing it on layer, I know we've talked about it a few times, but it doesn't hurt to remind you as you're bringing it all the way around, keeping that leg the same height the entire way around. It's really easy as you go from the side to the back to drop it. I don't know how clear that was, but to drop it. So you want to keep it the same height.
And Jackie, when she does them on the floor, you can see her foot. It looks like it's like massaging the floor. And that's exactly what we want to strive for. Like it's just like fully melted into the floor. Yeah, like a gooey feeling almost.
I think of almost, you don't want like too much weight, but almost to go along with what you were saying, Kristen, of like, you know, those like Zen gardens, those like sand Zen gardens. I think about like drawing circles in a sand garden almost. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, allongé, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On day done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allongé and breathe. Okay. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Allongé. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On day done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allongé and breathe.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting better at these. So just a few weeks that we've been practicing with them in the air. All right, should we do some fondues with some of the other kind of Ronda Johns in the air?
Yeah.
I think we should just do them like we can go, you know, like forward in, forward in, forward in. Like we can go like demi Ronda Johns essentially. Since we just started doing them, I think we'll just get too wild with the leg if we try to do like the full rotation in the air.
You mean like going like in, bring it forward, in, bring it forward.
Yep.
And then on day done, in, bring it back.
Yeah.
back. So the difference between ande or and ande dan is really subtle. So if you notice, I'm bringing it in, forward, around. I'm going to exaggerate right now. In, forward, around, and then ande dan. In, back, around, in, back, around. The trick is to like not move your leg from here to here. Only this part is moving. So combination now. 1, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the combination will be 5, 6, like J, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do 2 on Ronda Johns on layer. 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are going to be ande or, meaning going forward, around, forward, around. Then we'll go to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, side, and then ande dan, so going to the back around. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll maybe do that twice through, just because the combination is a little bit trickier. So again, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back around 5, 6, 7, 8.
Feels like
Questions,
a really
comments?
great dancer combination. I'm excited.
We're not doing the same thing on claw. So yeah, that's a good comment though. So in ballet, you learn all these steps, but as you can see, the combinations are limitless. And so typically I would say, especially if you're trying to do a bar quickly, you'll do the same thing on qua, which means front side, back side. Qua means cross. But that's not always how you do it. And so this is an example of still a very simple combination, but it's not the exact same thing, front side, back side. It's a little different. So it's kind of a fun thing we're doing this week. All right, let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, allongé, 5, 6, 7, dégagé. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, ande or, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, ande dan. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, ande or. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, ande dan. Tendu, close, allongé, close. Good job. To the other side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, allongé, 5, 6, dégagé, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, ande or, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, ande dan. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, ande or, Ande or, back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, side, 1, 2, 3, 4, ande dan, tendu, close, allonge, close.
Ooh, now I think we're a tiny bit over, so we should do reverence and turn it over, I think.
Okay. Let's all start with the curtsy. Step on your left leg, or standing on your left leg. Step across, curtsy, across, curtsy. Then we'll do the bow, across, bow, across, bow. Yay.
Yay, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
All right, so we'll switch over to Bharatanatyam then. Let me see if Anjali is there.
Jackie, you look great. Wanted a real example. Sorry, I had to grab something. All right. Okay, so we will get started with Bharatanatyam for today. We'll have to move my chair from ballet. Everybody find a spot. We'll start with Namaskaram as usual, and then we'll get into Nade. Today we will primarily be doing a review of Natyanavo. We'll do 5 through 8, and then we will review all of Tattu Mentadavu that we learned last week. I think last week, 7 and 9, we kind of did for the first time. So today's going to be a little bit of a review of that, and then we'll get into hand gestures at the end. So everybody can start with me. Dalangu takademi takatadinge natom takadimi takajanu 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 tam. Great. All right, we'll start with walking as usual. We have a little bit of already a warm up. I am at least warmed up for ballet. So if you have been doing this sequence so far, I would suppose you'd be too. So we'll start with a slower speed. Talangu takadimi takatadinge natom takadimi takajanu 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 takadimi. Okay, one more time. Give you a couple of seconds to get to the back of your space. A little bit faster. Talangu takadimi takatadinge natom takadimi takajanu 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 takadimi takajanu. All right, so we will get started today with 5 through 8 of Natyanavo, just as a warm-up. Anita will be directing us as to which speeds and how many repetitions. So just to get acquainted, by now you should be familiar with these. If not, definitely go and visit our previous videos. But for those following along, this should kind of be a warm-up at this point. And a good base for a foundation as well.
Yeah, so we'll start. I think I'm gonna do the slow speeds, 5 through 8, sort of all together, and then we'll take a break and do it fast, just because Anjali said this should be a warm-up at this point. Just a reminder, right? Anjali's doing a great job showing her posture standing itself, but back straight, kind of pull in your chest, right? Your shoulders are down. Remember to roll those shoulders and keep them down. Hands behind your back right now. And we'll use that for tatamete. And then hands away from chest as well. And follow your hands and make sure that you pick up your legs when you are dancing. All right. So, talang kutaka dikata dingina tong teiyum. Ta teiyum taham. Teiyum. Ta teiyum taham. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta moving on to sixth. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta moving on to seventh. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta sit down. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta moving on to eighth. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Teiyum. Ta teiyum tam. Good job, guys. Woo! Yeah, if you need to stretch your legs, take a sip of water. You did a really good job. So. Yeah, and for those who are on the Zoom call, everybody did a good job following your hands, making sure you're sitting low. Just gentle reminders to make sure to keep telling yourself as you're doing the dance. So. Give it a couple more seconds. And I think we are good to go. So we're going to go at speed 2. Talang kutaka de kutakata dingina dom teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta on to 6th. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta on to 7th. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta on to 8th. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Teiyum tatta teiyum tam. Yay! Good job. Everybody did such a good job on the call. Make sure you grab some water. Stretch if you need.
One little thing to remember, add in at this point is when we're stitching together utterboots like this, you want to make sure that, for example, after you're done with the 6th, before you move on to the 7th, you want to make sure to come back here. So all those little things, you want to be as crisp as possible and make sure to still, each movement you still want to hit. Even though it's very quick and there's not too much time, you still want to come to center before going to the side. So small things like that, as we kind of stitch things together, try to sharpen up a little bit and pay attention to those.
Yeah, that's a good point, Anjali. Yeah, so I think we're ready to move on to Tattametta. So we're just going to review.
Sorry, one last thing.
Yeah,
One
of course.
I also remembered, I don't think we've talked about this in previous weeks, but I'll just sit down and demonstrate this. So another thing we want to remember with our posture and our hands is we want to keep our shoulders down and our posture straight. But while doing that, we don't want the elbows to go back. So what happens a lot of times is people feel that they're standing up straight by pushing their chest out. And that means like taking the shoulders or the elbows and pulling them backwards. And therefore your hastas, they move from here to here. So you just want to make sure that those elbows are still directly to the side. They don't go back at all. So that's just a little tip as we're starting to get into faster speeds. That ends up happening very naturally to people when they think that they're, standing up straighter or incorporating posture, that their whole body goes this way. So that's just another thing to keep in mind as we're starting to add more things now.
That's a good point. Yeah. And Anjali, also, if you want to just demo for a second, hands away too. I think that's really easy to forget, especially at faster speeds. You tend to kind of keep it close to your chest. Just make sure you push it away. I like to think like there's like I don't know, is it 90 degree? I'm not good with angles, but like, yeah, kind of like a 90, like not an exactly a 90 degree, like, but more than a 45, I think, like somewhere in between. So it just gives that space, that like perception of depth. And so just something to remember whenever you keep your hands to the center, because it's really easy to bring it close. All right. So I think we'll start now with Tattametta. So again, Tatta is to beat, and then Metta is kind of that action where your ball of the foot is striking the floor. Again, this is every move, every placement is very intentional. So we're going to go over the different beats again, starting with 4. So we're going to review it. So with the Chatusram, which is a set of 4, your first beat is going to be you strike your right, you pick it up. Then you do your heel. So you pick up your heel, but keep the ball of the foot on the floor and then strike down. Then you beat your left. So you beat your left by putting the metta, so your ball of your foot, and notice how Anjali intentionally picks it up and then she keeps it down. So that's your first run. And so we're gonna do that slow and then try it at a faster speed. All the while, the upper portion of your body for right now, we're just going to keep your hands behind your back. So remember that your hands shouldn't be seen to kind of keep that upper body straight. Okay. So, talang kutaka dekuta kuta tingin na tom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, mi. Ta, oh, sorry, just one more time. Yeah. Ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, mi. Perfect. Should we try a faster speed? Anjali, do you think thumbs up, thumbs? Okay, perfect. So we're going to try to pick this up a little bit. So we'll start again by sitting down. So talang kuta 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 tingina tom ta ka di mi ta ka ja no ta ka di mi ta ka ja no. Good. How did that feel for everybody on the call? Was it good? Good pace? Any questions? Awesome. Okay. So I think we could just do that set. We could do that 4 times more and then move on to the system. So, talang kuta 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 tingina tom ta ka di mi ta ka ja no ta ka di mi ta ka ja no. Good job, guys. It's really, I mean, you guys are doing amazing on the call. So, Now we'll move on to Tisram. So Tisram is our set of 3. So our beats, again, we strike our right once. We strike the ball of the foot on our left, and then we place that down. So the beat for this is ta, ki, da. Perfect. Ta, ki, da. Good. So we're going to do that slow and then fast like we did last time. Ta lang ku ta ka de ka ta dingin tom ta ki da. Ta ki da. Ta ki da. Ta ki da. Good. Now we'll try that faster. Ta lang ku ta ka de ka ta dingin tom ta ki da. Ta ki da. Ta ki da. Ta ki da. Once more. Ta ki da. Ta ki da. Ta ki da. Ta ki da. Very good. So now we're going to move on to Misram, which is our set of 7. That's 3 plus 4. So our beat for that is going to be ta, ki, ta, ta, ka, de, me. You just combine Tisram, which is your set of 3, and Chatisram, which is your set of 4 together, and you're going to make 7. Math, woo! All right, so let's do our set of 7 now. Ta lang ku ta ka de ka ta dingin tom ta ki da ta ka de me. Ta ki da ta ka. Twice more. Ta ki da ta ka de me. Ta ki da ta ka de me. Good job. All right, so we're going to make that a bit faster. Ta lang ku ta ka de ka ta dingin tom ta ki da ta ka de me. Ta ki da ta ka. Once more. Ta ki da ta ka de me. Ta ki da ta ka de me. Yay! That's 3 out of 5 that Demeter. So we're going to do Kandam now. So Kandam is going to be your set of 5. The interesting thing with this is one of your beats is not a beat at all. It's silent. So reviewing Kandam again, you beat your right foot. So you go 1, 2, you pause. There's no pause. And then you do a ta, ki, da. 1, 2, 3. So your beat for that is ta, which is you strike your right foot, ka, nothing, then ta, ki, da. Great. So we're going to go through that slow. Ta lang ku ta ka de ka ta dingin tom ta ka ta ki da. 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 Good. Good job. So now we're going to do that a little bit faster. Alang ku ta ka de ka ta dingin tom ta ka ta ki da. 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 Yay. So hopefully you can see when you go faster, you can kind of tell that offbeat, that sort of offbeat a little bit more. And then our final Tetramatta step is Sangirnam, which is set of 9. So you take Chatusram, which is 4, plus Kandam, which is 5, and you make 9 together. So we're going to go through that. So slowly. Talang kutaka dekataka ta dingin tom ta ka de me ta ka. Sorry, let me try that again. I messed up. Okay. Talanku takadeka takata dinginatom ta ka de me ta ka ta ki ta ka de me ta ki ta. Once more. Ta ka de me ta ki ta ka de me ta ki ta. Good. Was that the fast speed? I don't even know. Sort of. It was kind of in the middle between slow and fast. So we'll just do that once more. All right. Talanku takadeka takata dinginatom ta ka de me ta ki ta ka de me ta ki ta ka de me ta ki ta ka de me ta ki. Good job. That is Fektova. So good job, everybody. I know, Anjali, if you have any other thing to add for that?
I think that's it in terms of, we kind of taught you the basics of Fektova. Another thing that's added on here that gives it an extra touch that we potentially will revisit in the future is eyes. There is a lot of eye movement in terms of when you look up and down for certain beats. And if you've ever seen the style of Bharatanatyam, that adds a lot. So as we're doing our hand gestures, eye gestures, head gestures, those kinds of things we'll bring back to the adavus as we learn them. So head you kind of now incorporated because you're looking during a lot of these different steps, but eyes is the one thing that I don't think we've yet incorporated, and that does add a lot because our hands aren't doing much in this adavu. So, all right, we have 5-6 minutes left. So I think I'll let you choose in terms of some of the expressions and gestures, the mudras, what we choose to do today.
Yeah, we're almost done with double-handed gestures. So let's try to finish. So I'm just going to go through it a bit quickly today, the ones that we've done together, and stop me if you have questions. So we have Anjalishcha, Kapotascha, Karkata, Swastikasthada, Dolahasta, Pushpaputaha, Utsanga, Shivalingakaha, Katakavardhanaschaiva, Kartari Swastikasthada, Shakatam, Shanka, Chakresha, Samputa, Pasha, Kilakau, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha. I think that's where we stopped last time. So the next one is Garuda. So you take your two thumbs and you lock them in, and it's essentially a bird. And you kind of go in a circle. I start from my left side and I go to my right side. And then after that, it's Nagabandha, this is a snake head. So you just put your two snake heads and cross it together as we've been doing. And then we have Fektova. So you take two Simhamukahas and you kind of make this is supposed to be a cot, so Fektova. And then Berunda, you take two Kapitta and you cross them. And so these are supposed to be birds. And then Avahitta is just two Alapadmakaha. And we actually do this in our 8th Natadava step when we go to the side and we bring it like this. And that's actually all the double-handed gestures. We got quite far. So let's go through them a couple times just so we remember. Okay. Anjalishcha, Kapodascha, Karkata, Swastikasthada, Dolahasta, Pushpaputaha, Utsanga, Shivalingakaha, Katakavardhanaschaiva, कर्तरि स्वस्तिकस्तदा शकटं शङ्ख चक्रेश सम्पुट पाशा कीलकौ मत्स्या कूर्मो वराह गरुडो नागबन्धकः कटवा बेरुण्डकाकश्च अवहितस्तथैव चः. Yay! I think we can do that once more, just so we get that ingrained.
Can you remind me for this one which? Oh no, for
Oh, yep.
hand is on
So-
top.
Yep, so Pasha is the first one. So the right hand is on the top and the left hand is here and it's index and index. And then for Kiliko, it's your pinkies that are together. So your left hand is on the top and then your right hand is on the bottom.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. All right. So let's try that again. Okay. Anjalishcha, Kapotascha, Karkata, Swastikastada, Dolahasta, Pushpaputaha, Utsanga, Utsanga, Shivalingakaha, Katakavardhanaschaiva, Kartari Swastikastada, Shakatam, Shanka, Chakrecha, Samputa, Pasha, Kilako, Matsya, Kurmo, Varaha, Garudo, Nagabandakaha, Katava, Berundakakyascha, Avahitastate Vachaha. Yay, good job. We did single-handed gestures, now we learned double-handed gestures, and that's where it stops because you only have two hands. But good job.
Who knows? We might be able to surprise you guys. All right, so we're at 8 o'clock, so we'll do Namaskaram and then we'll end for the day. So, all right. Okay, back to Namaskaram, what we did at the beginning of class. Finish up today. Talangu takadimi takatadiginatom takadimi takajanu 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 ta. All right. Great class. Any questions from anybody on the call? All right. Good class for both ballet and Bharatanatyam. Any announcements for the week? I think this week is the holidays. So for those taking off anytime in December, happy holidays to all. Do check out the SAATH merchandise that's on the website. And if you are able to, please donate at saathmn.org/donate. And I think those are the things that I can think of. Does anybody else have anything that they want to share? All right, well, good class, and we'll be here next week too. So actually, that's before the new year. We have one more class before the new year. Exciting. And 2020 with a bang, a good bang, a happy bang. All right, if nothing else, thank you guys and see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, Hazel.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, and Merry
All right,
Christmas,
bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.